We got fuel on both sides. So we're just going to go through the checklist here. So we got the weather, weight and balance is just myself flying. Going to be flying to Fernandina Beach. We've got our flight plans, VFR, papers are in the aircraft. Fuel shutoff valve is all the way in. Control locks out. So I did the initial walk around already. We checked the lights and everything. We checked the flaps. Pitot heat was good. Lights are good. Fuel gauges were good. All right. So we went ahead and we did the exterior summary. Fuel quantity, we checked that. Cap strings and vents. Engine oil, we checked that. The prop was good. The air intake was good. Stall indicators good. Surface controls are good. Pitot heat and static ports are clear. So this plane has not been flown today. And just so we know how all this goes, we go ahead. The parking brake is already set. Prop is clear. Windows open. I don't see anybody around. You don't want to do this too much, so we're going to shut it off right now. All right, so I've got engine start here. I got a mixture full rich. Oil pressure's coming up. Go ahead, we'll get the taxi light turned on. So just make sure that we're all seat belted in, got all the vents and everything closed up. I'm going to go ahead and close the window. And we're going to go ahead and turn on the avionics. And we'll go ahead and get the ATIS. Alright, and we're going to be ready to taxi, so I'm going to go ahead and call up the ground here. Craig Ground, Cessna 583 Sierra Papa with Juliet, request taxi, depart north.
Cessna November 583 Sierra Papa, taxi to hold short of runway 32, via taxiway Alpha 5 Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 132.1 ready.
Roger, taxi runway 32, 583 Sierra Papa. All right, so we're going to do a run up here. Brakes are set. Fuel's on both. Vacuum looks good. Charging. Temperature looks good. Oil pressure looks good. We have gas. Check the mags on this now, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do the right mag first. And we got to drop off there on both. We'll do the left. We got both. And we'll go back to idle. Alright, so lights, camera, action. We got landing light turned on. Strobes on. So go ahead and go to tower. Correct tower, Cessna 583 Sierra Papa, ready for takeoff, runway 32.
Cessna November 583 Sierra Papa, clear to take off runway 32. Departure to the north approved.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 32, 583 Sierra Papa. why I said the trim wheel was good, because it's just like really overly active with this airplane. So I'm like having to push the nose down. Go ahead and make our turn to the north. And we'll climb to a couple thousand feet. And just get on this heading here. And kind of straighten it out there. Alright, so we're just going to fly VFR. We don't have to contact anybody. We're not flying into the Jax airspace. So we're just flying strictly VFR. Don't even quite follow at this point. And I'm going to set the autopilot just to make my life a little easier here. And I am using track IR. Works pretty good with the yaw. Yeah, I can look around pretty good. The up and down, though, the pitch is just insane. It just doesn't seem to work very well. Anyway, so I looked at the sectional. I was just a little confused on the geography here a little bit, because it looks like that's Cumberland Island right in front of us there, but it is not. It's really the beginning of Fernandina Beach. There's a bridge right there. So Cumberland Island's actually up the road here a little bit. So what I actually do is we'll go ahead and just fly on up to Cumberland Island and then circle back. And then land at Fernandina, which is like right over here to the left. Look over right there to the left. You can see the Fort Clinch is what it's called. Actually, I'm going to do a little circle around it. I don't want you to miss it. So we'll go ahead and circle around it from here. That's a really good shot of it right there. Yep, it's right there. Pretty cool little place. Took a little trip up there, checked it out. You can almost swim right across from there to there to the tip of Cumberland. Perfect shot. Let's head on back over to the coast. We have Fernandina right in front of us here, so we're going to go ahead and just make a little bit of a different approach. See if I can get the ATIS for Fernandina. I think I'm going to find an intersection. I'm going to do a holding pattern at the intersection, and that way I can look up the ATIS and all of that. Fernandina has an AWAS. We'll go ahead and listen to that. Their frequency is 118.075.
Juliet, automated weather observation 1853 Zulu, wind 257 at 10, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky condition field clouds at 4,200, field clouds at 5,200, temperature 31 Celsius, dew point 20 Celsius, altimeter 2991.
All right, so really the whole point of this particular flight is to learn how to use the multi-crew at uncontrolled airports, which I haven't been able to figure out just yet. Basically, we're in the pattern, which it probably shouldn't be. We're just going to circle above the pattern, the 1,200 feet. Probably not the wisest thing to do, but that's what we're doing. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to climb to 2,500 feet just to keep it real. So we're going to go ahead and pump that up a little bit. All right, so we're just circling the airport here, 2,500 feet, till we figure out how to get things straight down here. Well, I can't seem to get the multi-crew to understand that I'm landing. I'll have to work on this uncontrolled airport stuff some more, maybe pick a different one. Runway 26 is actually the runway where I did my first solo, so we're going to go ahead and use runway 26. Airspeed looks good. Got 2 notches of flaps in. Really, the runway's made at this point. I'm going to just hang off for the last flap setting, though. Go ahead and bring that down. I'm a little high, I think. Let's kill the power here. That looks pretty good.
Roger, was preset already, Captain.
So let me go ahead and get some altitude here. And 55 Juliet, Cessna 583 Sierra Papa is turning crosswind, runway 26, south departure. Here goes our airport. Looks good. And I'm just trying to stay out of the mainport airspace there. I'm flying right through it. I probably ought to make a pretty serious turn. Get out of their airspace immediately. Or I have some freaking jets or something trying to shoot me down. And that's actually really perfect as far as the airspace goes. I'm right in a little corridor there. Craig Tower says 5830 Papa with whiskey. Request full stop landing.
Cessna November 5, 83 Sierra Papa Craig Tower, enter left downwind, runway 5, altimeter 3015.
Roger, left downwind, runway 5, 5830 Papa. Hopefully, I did this correctly. Get yelled at by ATC. Control tower. Actually did do this in real life one time, and I did get yelled at. A little confusion on what they said.
Cessna 3 Sierra Papa cleared to land, runway 5.
Yeah, so I did have it right. Roger, clear to land, runway 5, 5830 Papa. That was not the best pattern in the entire world, so we'll go ahead and go with it though. Go through our landing checklist. Go ahead and 10 degrees of flaps, so go ahead and make the turn. Pictures on both, that's good. Fuel's on both. Try to keep that turn about 30 degrees. A lot of that getting pretty slow. This is really just not a very good pattern. We're going to get lined up on the runway. Alright, landing lights on. Autopilot is off. Fuel's on both. Flaps. Go ahead and go. 20 degrees of flaps. And draw the power way out. We really have the runway made here. We go all the way on the flaps now.
Runway when able. Cessna 3 Sierra Papa, contact ground on 121.8.
Roger. Contact ground 121.8, 5830 Papa. I'm still using the
November 5, 83 Sierra Papa, taxi to General Aviation Parking. Taxiway runway 4 from Alpha 5.
Roger, taxi parking 5830 Papa. I'm not really sure how that happened, but that. Strobes off, letting light on, taxiway. Just find a parking spot. I do usually taxi a little bit